The difference between jerking off slash hooking up with someone and developing an actual relationship with a partner. So what I want to do in this video is explain to you the difference between jerking off slash hooking up with someone. I categorize that in the same category. And then actually developing an actual relationship with a partner. So when you jerk off or you hook up with someone, this is immediate and short-term gratification. Both of these things are short-term and immediate gratification. They happen quickly, boom, it's over, on to the next. That's what it's like. You don't actually develop an actual relationship with the other person like you are. When you actually develop an actual relationship with someone, you don't view them necessarily as an object like you are when you have your lust-filled mind when you're jerking off and hooking up with someone. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been on both spectrums of this, and I can tell you right now how much better it is to actually develop a relationship with someone than it is to be on the other side of this. If you truly digest everything that goes on between this, like I said, jerking off, hooking up with someone, and then actually developing a relationship with someone, you realize that it's so short term, like I said before, that once it's over. Now keep in mind, I'm saying hooking up with someone and you're never going to talk to them again, because if you're hooking up with someone and you continuously see them, then I would almost count that as a partner, because you're going to keep on seeing them over and over again. But jerking off the same way, jerking off and hooking up with someone you're never going to see again, it's immediate short-term gratification. You're never going to see him again, or it's just a quick jerking off and it's short-term. I talk about all this time on this channel about thinking long-term, thinking about the future, think about what you actually want for your life. I listened to a podcast one time, or was it a podcast? I think it was like a seminar or a mastermind. And I specifically remember someone saying, never spend your present time with someone you don't see a future with. So this is exactly like hooking up with someone. If you don't see a future with this person, why are you hooking up with them? If you don't actually like them, if you don't genuinely like them as a person, why are you spending time with them? Because you're wasting your time and you're wasting their time. Remember, think long term. Don't think short term. Don't think you just want to get your nut off. Don't think about that, because you really truly want to digest. You really just want someone that you can develop an actual relationship with, someone that you can even share memories with. Because at the end of the day, if you're just lust-filled and viewing everything as objects, which I'll admit it's extremely hard to do in this society, because you have things like OnlyFans and you have girls that are showing off their bodies on Instagram 24/7. By the way, this is why I do not have Instagram and do not have OnlyFans. That's not the only reason why, but it definitely helps not having those things, because that's all that's on there. But the society is fueled for you to not succeed to do that. Now, granted, this is if you don't put yourself in a situation to see those types of images. Like, for example, if the algorithm is not set for you to see these images, you're going to be much better off than not filled. This is why it's important to block porn websites, why it's important to block things that you don't want to see, block things that aren't going to fuel your success. This is what I talk about when I talk about surrounding yourself with success. Everything that you do must be incongruent with the person you want to become, incongruent with who you want to become right now, building you into that person that you see yourself in the future. And if you're jerking off and hooking up with someone and you don't see that, if you don't see that in you now or in the future, then why are you doing it? Why is this filling your mind? Why are you lust filled at 24/7? I'll explain why. It's all about your mind, and it's all about, surrounding yourself with success. Your mind goes into this lust filled area, so it wants to go to the porn websites and it wants to go and do all these things that are short term. But you must not even see that. Like I said before, you're blocking porn websites, you're disregarding, you're pushing away all this short term, and you're putting your mind fulfilled or during long term everything that's long term. Everything in life is so much better when you have a long-term focus, especially as a man. As a female, I don't know what it's like to be a female, but I do know that females can get away with a lot of things that are short-term and immediate gratification. You can't get away with that as a man. You can't eat donuts and you can't be broke. By the way, both of those things are short-term gratifications as a man, and be okay and live a good life. You can't do that as a man. As a woman, you can do that, because there's always going to be a man that's going to take care of you, no matter who you are. But if you're a man, no one cares about you. So you have to have this delayed gratification mindset, and you have to have this mindset that's geared for you in the future. You can't think of right now. You have to think of years from now. Where do you see your life? Where do you see yourself living? What kind of body do you see yourself in? What type of diet do you see yourself eating every single day? What type of hairstyle do you see yourself looking as? You have to picture these things. If you don't have a mindset of where you want to be, what you want to look like, how much money you want to make, then you're not going to get there, because first of all, you don't even know what you want. You have to know exactly what you want, and you have to get there. To sum this up very, very shortly, you can't be jerking off and hooking up with people and thinking in the short term. You must develop an actual relationship with someone in the long term, so that way you can have this delayed gratification mindset. It's going to make your life 100 times better, and you're going to live a better life. This is my personal experience. Like I said before, I've done both. I've been on both sides. It's my personal experience. And I know for a fact that when you develop a relationship with a partner, it's 10 times better than the other side. So I encourage you to do that with your life. That's the video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.